What is up, everybody? It's your boy, Fat People Gains. So today we're going to be talking about steroid use and SARMs. Well, the pros and cons of both. So I just recently finished up a DECA cycle, and that shit was pretty harsh. I mixed it in with sustanon, and I was not a fan. And just injecting your leg every day, or every other day, or once a week is just a fucking huge hassle. It's very uncomfortable, very not fun. It fucking sucks. I fucking hate it. Anyway, so I cut that 3 weeks short because I was being a bad person. I was being mean to people. I got the Susan flu like 3 times. I was sweating through my fucking pants. My fucking bed was gross. I smelled weird. I was agitated at work. Everything was fucked up. I did not want to touch any more injectables pretty much for the rest of my life until I am like well beyond my genetic potential and have maybe competed or some shit. But besides that, it's just like, what is even the point of this? This is retarded as fuck. You know, you get pissed off and then you ruin your relationship. It's like, what? Why am I doing this? It's fucking awful. Anyway, you started at like, I don't know, maybe like 212, 6'4", jumped up to maybe like 220, and pretty much stuck at 220 at this point. The only time I ever get beyond 220 is if I'm juicing really hard on other things. Besides that, I started a new cycle of YK11 and GW50156, which is actually pretty cool. No side effects. Pretty decent like looking here. Everything's actually really tightening up. My gyno's getting a little bit better. Striations are coming in. You know, feeling pretty decent here. Lat spread is getting nice and tight there. Yeah, got a little bit of that gyno right there. You want to get that gyno. Anyway, you know, I'm a little bit more energetic, a little bit more peppy. I can like, you know, I go through life without thinking too much about things. You know, not abusing hella drugs and drinking and stuff. So here we go. Steroids, pros. Well, let's look at the pros here. You get fucking huge. I mean, for the most part, if you can last throughout the cycle without the side effects. Sometimes you get a lot more hornier, so that's cool if you're into the sex drive thing. Or it'll have the exact opposite fucking thing. It'll just shut you fucking down. Your dick doesn't work, and you deck a dick, and your balls shrink. Anyway, you get strong as fuck. You'll be sweating a lot more, which means you'll be losing weight. It puts your body in an anabolic state while raising your metabolism. So if you're looking to lean out a little bit, depending on the compound, of course, you'll get leaner, yet sometimes you can actually get a little bit bloatier depending on what you're taking. If you're on tren, you can get leaner. If you're on sustanon or deca, from my experience, you get bloated and kind of fat. The gains they're just not there. They just weren't there for me. And I don't know if my shit was bunk, but my body didn't respond to it correctly. I mean, I still look halfway decent. My shoulders are actually pretty fucking big compared to what they were last time. Everything seems to be working out pretty well, but I don't know if I can attribute that to the YK11 or not. I've put on some pretty decent weight without putting on a bunch of water, bloat, and losing my vascularity and all that shit. So yeah, my girlfriend says I'm leaning out. Things are looking good. Life is not too bleak. So steroids, you get bigger, more aggressive in the gym, some more energy in the gym, stronger. You can lean out or you can bulk up, depending on what you're trying to do. Now we could look at the cons here. And it could fuck up your hairline, it could fuck up your testicles, your balls don't work, your dick might get fucked up. You know, you get weird little spasms sometimes. I feel like I had like weird cramping in my muscles. The night sweats can come from pretty much just putting any kind of foreign hormone at any point in time. It seems like I can get the night sweats from test, I can get it from tren, I can get it from deca, all at the same time. It just seems like injecting any kind of oil-based hormone in your body, it just gives me the night sweats like crazy. I really didn't understand it. Besides that, you know, there wasn't too much. I feel like the temper tantrums and getting really mad and upset and not being rational about things were really fucking me up. So yeah, another thing, putting needles in you, dude, every fucking week is just not, no, I don't know how people do it. It's just not fun. It's not worth it. I think that if you are that desperate to look that good, you must be either competing or you just have a lot of mental issues because it's just not worth it, you know. The looks, like, looks will fade eventually. I mean, goddamn, dude, like, people are fucking crazy. You see all these people, like, ripped up six packs and shit, and they're injecting Tren, like, once a day. Like, they take Ace, it's like, holy shit. With Ace, you have to do it every other day or every day just to be a stable person, to have a stable blood hormone level. That shit is ridiculous, man. Like, it is something else. So, if you are willing to sacrifice your health and you don't really care about how you come off as, and you don't really care about your emotional stability, you know, maybe you're just a strong-willed person, by all means, go for the steroids, but I wouldn't say do it until you have reached max potential in your genetics. Make sure that you're as big and as buff and as lean as natural as you possibly can before you get into it, because that was my mistake. I was getting into it before I even, you know, I'm not even like 240. Like, I should be at least 240. I know people that are like 280. They're like 5 fucking inches shorter than me, but I don't know what they're on. Now, SARMs, on the other hand, you know, I haven't noticed too many bad side effects from SARMs besides maybe a little bit of insomnia here and there from certain compounds, but I mean, for me, I could take a SARM and I'll be fine. I could take YK11, Austrian, S23, S4. S4 is actually really shitty, but you know, for the most part, I think that SARMs are a lot safer and they're just a lot better on the health. I'm gonna go get blood soon, see what's up, but I feel fine. I'm not really noticing too many bad side effects. You know, overall, my mood is actually relatively positive, seeing as I have a history of depression and problems. I mean, I look halfway decent. I'm still a little pudgy, but I mean, it's only been a goddamn week and a half, and I'm already noticing some really nice, like, some nice solid deltage and some chest striations. Things are looking pretty good. You know, the obliques are coming in, the gyno's shrinking down. Ah, man, it's just the whole journey from steroid to SARM has just been rough, and I've noticed that overall, guys, I think SARMs just take the win here. Unless you're looking to compete and just be as big and as monstrous as possible. I mean, if you're just trying to be the average Joe, maybe a little bit more enhanced, SARMs are definitely the way to go, and that's my honest opinion. You know, that doesn't really, if you feel like that's different, if you feel like maybe you like injectables more, then I dig it. I dig it. I mean, I totally feel you. Maybe injectables are just so much more bang for your buck. Maybe you just get way more results, but I'm not looking to get drastic results. I'm looking to be, as they say, a fake natty. You know, kind of be on the natural side without putting all this shit in your body, despite the fact that you are putting shit in your body that's like, you know, whatever. But overall, guys, stay safe out there. I did not enjoy my steroid experience. It was not fun. It hurt like a bitch. It made me want to cry. You know, it turns you kind of, it's like being a girl on your period all the time, unless you're putting test in it. Even with the test, it was like, what the fuck is this shit? Who does this? What is this? I don't get this shit. What is this? I don't understand why you do this to me.